Trial balance. Trial balance. Trial balance. Illustration. Good day, viewers. Welcome once again to Web Educate. Today we are focusing on trial balance, and under it we are presenting this illustration where we are going to open accounts to bring out balances that will go to trial balances. Before you open trial balance, you have to open various accounts and have their balances. The one that doesn't have balances, you don't take it to trial balance. But those that have balances, whether in the debit side or on the credit side, these are the balances that you take to trial balance. And what are those balances? What are those class of accounts? You have like asset accounts. The balance BD is on the debit side. Liability account, the balance BD is on the what? On the credit side. Capital or equity account, the balance BD is on the credit side. Expenses account, the balance BD is on the what? Is on the debit side. And the fifth one, assets, capital, liability, expenses, and revenue. Revenue, the balance BD is on the credit side. So those are the balances that we take to trial balance. But today we are going to extract the balances for today. Then in the next video we are going to bring out to open the trial balance. So let me just read the illustrations. April 1st, bought goods on credit, 100 naira from Ebola. April 2nd, bought goods on credit, 150 from D. John. April 5th, sold goods on credit to T. Likos for 200 naira. April 6th, sold goods on credit to Teddy's for $130. April 12th, returned goods for 45 naira to Ebola. April 14th, goods bought for cash, 250 naira. April 17th, T. Likos returned 70 naira goods. 70 naira goods to us. Return 70 naira goods to us. April 28th, goods sold for cash, 300 naira. April 23rd, pay cash to Ebola, 55 naira. April 29th, Teddy's pay us the amount he was owing, 130 naira. The April 38th, bought goods on credit, 120 naira from D. John. So this is the illustration, and I rub off the question now so that I can present the answers. And trial balance is what we are covering today. Trial balance, and trial balance is what is the preparation of account to bring out the balances and post the balances to trial balance, and then cast it, making sure that both sides are equal. Both the debit side and the credit sides are equal, and that is the trial balance. That is the balances. The balances on the debit side and the balance on the credit side are equal. Trial balance. You bring out the trial balances and make sure that it's balanced, and later you now post it to P and L to prepare the financial statement. P and L and the balance sheet to prepare the financial statement. Illustration. Now the solution. I open the various accounts. Solution. I open the various accounts. Solution. Okay. I divide divide into 2. Let's say solution. I divide the body into 2 halves, into 2 equal halves. So I have AP first bulk goods on credit, that is purchases. I've said it that whenever here is purchases account. Purchases account. Let me also open sales account. Now open cash account. Cash account. Then we have a police account. April 1st, bought goods on credit, 100 naira from Bola. Whenever you hear bought goods, that is purchases account. So we debit police account with 100 naira. From where? From Ebola. From Ebola. From Ebola. That is Ebola account. Just bear with us with the space. Then I open Ebola's account. I open Ebola's account. This space might not be enough. I open Ebola account. Ebola account. Bola is giving out. That is a credit Bola account with 100 naira, and this is purchases account. Purchases account. Purchases account. Purchases account. Bulk goods on credit, 150 naira from D. John. That's another. This is D. John account. Bulk goods on credit from D. John, that is 200 naira. Then I go to D. John's account. Let's just manage the space. It can't be enough. Let me open D. John's here. D. John account. D. John's account. D. John is giving out. I credit D. John's account with 200 naira, and that is purchases. Purchases account. Purchases account. Then I go to say so goods on credit, that is sales. Sales account. Sales account. Sales account. Okay, that of D. John is 150. D. John is 150. D. John is 150. D. John is 150. So goods on credit to T. Likos. That is says that's 200 naira. T. Likos. So I go on, I open T. Likos account and put it here. T. Likos account. T. Likos account. So good to T. Likos. So we are debiting T. Likos now because we so good to him. That is a 200 naira from sales account. From sales account. Then so goods on credit to Teddy's. Another one from sales, Teddy's account. Teddy's, so goods on credit to, that is 130 naira. Then I open Teddy's account. I open Teddy's account. How much is that? 130, and that is from sales account. Then return goods 45 naira to Ebola. We bought from Ebola, we now return. We bought 100 naira from him and return to him, and that is a 45 naira, and that is returned outward account. Returned outward account. So I come here and open returned outward account. I open return outward account. This is just once. Return outward account, that is Ebola. That is 45 naira to Ebola. That's corresponding entry there. 45. Goods bought for cash. So we go to cash account. We bought gold. That means we bought it with money in the cash account. 250 naira. And that is what's the corresponding entry? That is purchases. Purchases account. So I come to purchases. I have my cash account here, and that is 250. That's 150. 17th April, Tilicos return goods. That is where is Tilicos? Out of 200 naira, he returns 70. That is a Tilicos return. That is a return inward account. Returns inward. Return inward account. So I open return inward account. Returns inward account. Return inward account. So return inward is receiving. Return outward is giving out. How much is that? 70 naira from Tilicos. Next, goods sold for cash, 300 naira. Goods sold for cash, that is sales now. Goods sold for cash, 300 naira. Goods sold for cash. If it is sales on credit, the name of the person there, but sold for cash, that is cash account. Then I come to cash, that is cash is receiving. Cash receiving 300, and that is a sales account. That is sales account. Pay cash to Ebola. Ebola, we are still owing Ebola. We bought goods 100 naira, we return 45. So, and we now pay him the remaining balance, that is 55 naira. That is a cash. That is a 55. That means his account as what? As balance. So I go to cash account, that is a 55. I have Ebola. Ebola's account. Ebola's account. Next. Ebola. Next. Teddy's paid of the amount he was owing. Where is Teddy? We sold goods to Teddy and he now paid us. Teddy paid us the amount he was owing us, which is 130, and that is he paid us in what? In cash. Paid us the amount he was owing us in cash. In cash is missing there. Let me put in cash there. in cash, and that is cash account. Cash is receiving. When cash is receiving, you debit 130, and from where? From 30's. From 30's account. From 30's account. Then last but not the least, bought goods on credit 120 from D. John. Where is D. John? We have, that is the purchases, and D. John, that is a 120 naira, and that is a D. John. Then we purchase goods from D. John twice. So we come here, I have 120 here, I have purchases accounts. So I've entered the various entries now. It's now remaining to balance the account. To balance, then as I'm now balancing, I will mark those that will go to trial balance. I mark those that will go to trial balance. Okay, let me start from purchases account. Let me start from purchases account. 100, 150, that's a 500, this is a, so I will take the balance. That means the whole purchase I made in the period is what is, this is a balance CD, this is a 620. So I close it like this, I close it like this. Let me bring this down. Let me bring this sales account down, so that I can have space for balance BD. I have to adjust for balance BD, and this is a naira, and this is a sales. So I have the closing is balance CD at the end of the period, the CD. At the beginning, that is a balance BD the next period, and that is 620. I've marked this. This is going to trial balance. For sales account also, 200, 130, this is 500, this is 620. I come here, I balance it off, balance CD, and that is a 630. I balance it off. Then I bring my, let me adjust this one also. Let me adjust it for space sake. So I have my balance BD here. Balance BD, and that is 630. That means this will go to trial balance. Trial balance. Next, account is this. Purchases 250. This should be cash account. So in the cash account, that means I collected 300, 130. I collected 300, 130, that is 400. That is 430. Out of 430, 250. I spent 250 and 550. 250 plus 55, 305, minus 430, and that is the balance is what? That means the amount I collected is more than the amount I received. That is my balance CD that I have in my hand is 125. 125. Let me draw this down. 100. This is purchases account. So then this return outward. Let me bring this cash down. This cash, which is 55, I bring it down, cash. And this return inward, this return outward, we return return goods to Bola. Bola, that is how much is that? Where's return outward 45 naira, and that is a returns outward. Returns outward. Just bear with us. Returns outward. So let me now rub off this so that I can bring it down. And that is Ebola's account. Because of space, that's why I'm adjusting. That's why I'm adjusting. Then I have, that's why I'm adjusting. Then I have it here. I have here. I have it, that is Ebola's account. Ebola account, you can see. So let me now balance the cash account. So I reel it off now. I reel it off and bring my balance BD here. My balance BD. Balance BD, which is 125, and the total is what? Is 430. 430. So that means this also is going to trial balance. It's going to trial balance. It's going to trial balance. This is a Ebola account. Ebola's account. Ebola's account. So let me balance Ebola's account also. We bought goods from him, 100 naira. We returned goods of 45 and we paid 50. That means the account has been balanced. There is no balance CD. The account has balance. It's not going to trial balance. It's not going to trial balance. So I have my 100 naira here. So it has balance. Let me cross this one. It's not going to trial balance. Trial balance, trial balance, trial balance. D. John's account. We bought goods from him. Let me remove this T liquors because let me put it here. T liquors. T liquors account. I have my purchases 150. Purchases 120. So let me rub this off for space sake. Let me rub this off for space sake so that I can balance this. I can balance this D Jones 120, 150, 120. So we have not paid him. There's no there's no return inward. There's no return outward and there's no payment. That means we are still owing him. That's balance CD, and that is the 270. That's the 270. I balance it off. That's the 270. That's the 270. Then my balance BD come here for the closing. Balance CD. For opening, balance BD. Balance BD, that's the 270. That means this one is also going to trial balance. This account. This account, we sold goods to 130 and he paid cash 130. So the account has balanced itself. So it's not going to trial balance. Return outward is going to trial balance. Doesn't have any balance DD or balance BD. So it's going to trial balance. And the next one, T equals there's an error here. T equals account is different. Okay, let me quickly look for T equals. T equals Tilicos. Tilicos is 200 naira. So goes to Tilicos. So goes on credit to Tilicos. So Tilicos is receiving 200 naira. That is sales account. Again, Tilicos return. That is a return outward. That's a return inward, I mean. This return inward from Tilicos. It returns 70. That is a returns inward. So I need to balance off the account now. Now let me bring these returns inwarded. Returns inwards. Return inwards account. Return inwards account. And that is Tilicos. Tilicos. And that's the 70 naira. So it's going there. So I rub off this return inwards now. So I can present Tilicos account. I present Tilicos account. Tilicos account. Tilicos account. Tilicos account. And that is so goes on credit to Tilicos. How much? 200 naira. That is sales account. Another Tilicos. Tilicos return goods. That's a return inwards. Return inwards account 70 naira. Another Tilicos. There's no any other Tilicos. What do? We so good to him. We so good to him 200 and he returns. So I'm going to balance CD. That is 130. So I read it off. That's 200. I read it off. That's 200. Then I bring my balance CD here as balance BD, and that is 130 naira. And this is going to balance. It's going to try balance also. Try balance. So that is that. If you have been enjoying the course all along, what we are just presenting is a try balance. Today is just the try balance. Then the next video we are bringing the what? We are going to prepare the try balance. Today is balances. The balance. Look at this. Balance CD to become balance BD. Balance CD to become balance BD is going to try balance. Balance CD to become balance B to go to try balance. Balance CD to become balance B to go to try balance. Returning what? It's just returning what? There is no balance. Take it to try balance like that. Return outward, no balance. Take it to try balance like that. Tilicos. Tilicos. Balance CD come here as balance CD. So, if you have been enjoying the course all along, do give us a thumb up and hit the subscribe button to enable us to provide more of this in the future. And you watch out for more of this so that YouTube will be able to notify you when we provide more of this in the future. And as you do so, subscribe to our channel. God bless you as you do so. See you in the next video.